Let's look at the comprehension questions related to Euro 2020. First, some statements are evaluated as true, false, or not given. For example, England was not the champion of the 1996 World Cup, so that's false. Italy did not win their first Euro Cup trophy in 2020. They had won before, so that's also false. England has not won more international trophies than Italy, so that's false again. However, the captain of the English team said the pain of losing has lasting effects, which is true. The Italian team was not playing on their home ground, so false. And their goalkeeper performed better than anyone else, which is true. Now, addressing the questions. England is described as waiting to heal its half-century-long pain because it's been more than 50 years since they last won a major international title, the 1966 World Cup. Losing in Euro 2020 extended this long disappointment. On the other hand, the Italian players reacted with joyful celebration, rallying around their goalkeeper Donnarumma and sharing the moment with their supporters as their captain lifted the trophy. Finally, Saka and Sancho cried because they missed crucial penalties during the shootout, which contributed to England's defeat in the final. These emotional moments highlight the intensity and heartbreak of the match. Let's start with the penalty shootouts and why they've been such a tough ordeal for the English team. Over the years, England has faced heartbreaking defeats in several major tournaments' penalty shootouts, including the years 1990, 1996, 1998, 2004, 2006, and 2012. This repeated pattern has made penalty shootouts a deeply painful experience for the team. Moving on to Roberto Mancini and his impact on Italian football, Mancini took charge after Italy failed to qualify for the 2018 World Cup. Under his leadership, the team went on an incredible 34-match unbeaten streak and clinched the Euro 2020 championship. He truly restored both confidence and success to Italian football. Now, looking at the Euro 2020 final and how it echoes the 2018 World Cup semifinals, in both matches, England scored early goals but struggled to maintain control. In 2018 against Croatia, England scored first but eventually lost in extra time. Similarly, in Euro 2020, England's early lead was overtaken by Italy, who dominated possession and won on penalties. This pattern highlights England's challenge in holding on to early advantages in critical matches. Let's begin with Section C, where we focus on using each or every. Notice how each is often used when referring to individual items in a group, like in sentence A, where each faction is headed by a former prime minister. Meanwhile, every expresses all items collectively, as in sentence B, every 4 years for leap years. In sentences C through G, this distinction continues, emphasizing individual attention or collective consideration. Next, in Section D, we rewrite sentences using phrases like all of, most of, none of, both of, or some of. These are helpful for specifying quantity or extent. For example, in sentence A, all of the flowers highlights the entirety of the flowers in the garden. Sentence B introduces both of when referring to two friends, Bart and Kamal. Sentences C through G showcase how to express partial or no quantities clearly. Finally, Section E challenges us to choose the best word for each sentence. For instance, in sentence A, asking for money owed directly uses owe. And in sentence F, a large amount of water correctly quantifies water evaporation. Paying attention to context and word choice here ensures precision and clarity in communication.